Great NASA hoax. Quick discussion here on NASA. Everyone's heard the statement that the only object you can see from outer space is the Great Wall of China, any man-made object. So from say 200-300 miles up, which is outer space, you can see the Great Wall of China. They also tell you that they can see the 200-foot long International Space Station from Earth, which is the same as seeing it from outer space to the ground on Earth. It's 200 feet long, 250 miles away. You're not going to see anything. It's a lie. There are people that have actually shown pictures of it through binoculars, showing actual detail of this 200-foot long or 300-foot long space station, 250 miles up in the air. On top of that, the space station has no lighting. Therefore, it would be impossible to ever see it, even if it was 100 miles long. Now, one would say, well, maybe if it's in the sun, well, we only see it at night. And maybe for a brief glimpse you might see it flickering from the sun, but as soon as it's clear of the sun you wouldn't see it. But what the claim is, they see it all the way through the arc of the Earth. When you sit on Earth you can see the whole station. It's all a hoax. What has likely happened is this: they are circling the Earth with an airplane, some sort of flying device at 10, 20, 30, 40 miles. It's either an airplane or a hot air balloon with propulsion. And it may literally have what we know as a space station on it. It isn't in outer space. It's not in orbit. And it's very low down. If you ever look at some of the pictures they claim that came from it, they're very low down. You see details of the Earth, and you do not see curvature of the Earth, of course. They're very low down, 20 miles, 30 miles, 40 miles. And it's all a hoax. So the question is then, what is there to believe? Do they actually ever launch rockets? Do they go beyond 73 miles? The claim is once the rocket hits 73 miles, which is not in orbit, they claim they then go horizontal to the ground in order to pick up speed to some 17,000 miles an hour. And then they break through into outer space where they can then just circle without gravity. I find that very questionable. Maybe there's some rocket scientists that know the truth about that, if that could even be. It seems to me you have to break the Earth's gravity first, get out to outer space, and then throw your retro rockets and boosters to get it to that high speed, just as they do when they're supposedly maneuvering in outer space, with the little retro rockets and meeting up with space stations and docking, all this nonsensical sounding stuff, which may or may not be true. It just sounds like nonsense. So anyways, what's there to believe? Well, you can't believe that you can see a 200-foot object from Earth 250 miles up in the air, especially since what the claim is you can only see a 6,000-mile wall on Earth from the space station. Okay, there you go. Absolute proof that the whole thing is a hoax.